guys, it's Kristine Vicenti with Queen City Stamp Art, and I thought what I would do today is share a little video of me unboxing a paper pumpkin kit for some of my new friends who are brand new subscribers to Paper Pumpkin. Sometimes I think with Paper Pumpkin, for as simple and easy as it is that they put it together, it can be a little overwhelming at first if you're not used to stamping and having lots of products around. So I wanted to give you an idea of how I approach Paper Pumpkin every month when I get the kit, just to give you an idea of how you could possibly do it too if you feel a little overwhelmed by your first kit. This is a great one to start with because it happens to be the August Paper Pumpkin, which is the bags and tags kit, so it should be a little bit more minimal in terms of supplies. But when you get the kits that have like multiple cards and a few different designs, it can be a little bit overwhelming, I think. And so I just want to show you my approach and give you some ideas for how you can approach this Paper Pumpkin as well as future Paper Pumpkin kits. So when I get my Paper Pumpkin, of course, I'm completely thrilled and excited because I love the crafting and I love having it on my doorstep. And so I open the box and, and the first thing I'm seeing here is an advertisement for the September Paper Pumpkin. So this is going to be called Bon Appetit, and it's going to be 20 bone-chilling treat boxes. So that's cool and kind of fun to look forward to. Another thing I want to mention is this particular kit has an add-on that you can buy. So if you have this kit and you love it and you want to get the card set that goes with it, you can just go to my website at queencitystampart.com and you can purchase the add-on kit for $10. And it gives you the item number here, 152885, and it's $10, and you can get the little add-on kit that you can use with some of the supplies in here to create gift little cards that go with the gift bags that we're going to make. So getting into the meat of the box, the first thing that's always on the top is the beautiful new stamp set and the little Stampin' Spot that they send. They always send some little stamp pad, ink pad to go with your kit. And then it's like getting a little present. I absolutely love it. And then when you open the kit, I like to set the box aside. And here's the kit. So we're going to take our scissors and open it up. So here's all the supplies packaged very nicely. Just take my scissors here and slice that open. And get all the contents out. I like to look at what they send me. So what I normally do is I put things in little piles. So these are embellishments, and these are embellishments, and then we have dimensional adhesive, and the 6 different the little treat bags. That's good. And then here's the paper. So here's the 6 tags for the bags. And then we have, these are the little pieces that are overlaid. And then we have some more bags, some more tags, I mean, for bags. These are beautiful. And then these are some of the embellishments. So what I like to do with this stuff is I like to punch it out. So I take all the pieces apart and put them in piles. And it's actually easier to do this if you keep the stacks of liked things together instead of taking one sheet at a time. It goes faster, and it actually just feels like there's more to hang on to. And then I just discard the this negative piece. So I just split them up into piles. Oh, I'm not following my own advice here. So I layer them together and then pop them out. And then here, these little embellishments too, I just pop them out and put them in little piles. And then I'll set that aside for now and just show you that I'm going to do that on the rest of these. Now the reason I do this is it just feels a lot less overwhelming when everything is in its own little pile and I can see what I have here to work with. And I'll show you why in a minute, why this works really well. So Stampin' Up! Provides you with other embellishment, more embellishment sheets for decorating. There's tons of different things here to decorate with. And if you don't want to pop all of these out, you don't really have to. They also provide you with a little adhesive sheet. These are little adhesive dots that you can use for your project. I like to use my liquid glue or my tape runner, my snail tape runner, but you can use those if you don't have any other adhesive. And then once everything is popped out and everything's in its little piles, these are also little things. These are what you're going to stamp on, actually. These are the tags that you're going to use your new stamp set to stamp on. And there are tons of these. There's way more of these than you're going to need for your projects. You only have 6 bags to decorate, so they sent you extra of this stuff because they're anticipating you're going to want that card kit to go with it, and they want you to have plenty of supplies to decorate those cards. So that's awesome. So even if you don't buy the card kit extra, you'll have a lot of extra supplies to use on other projects. You could even design your own cards, which is really fun, and I'll probably try doing some of that just to show you how you can, because that's a fun thing to do with these stamp sets once you finish the kit. So these are little panels that you're going to stamp on. So they send you this little brochure that shows you the finished products, what they're supposed to look like. And then it's a little step-by-step guide to show you kind of what you need to do. So this one, excuse me, is pretty good. It says stamp leaves and sentiments. So you're going to take the ink pad and put the stamp on a block, and you're going to stamp up the little leaves onto the plain white tags. And then you're going to use these to stamp some sentiments on. So what I like to do is I look at kind of the finished product, and I kind of pair up some of the things that seem to go together. So it looks like they're layering this with this and these little leaves, 2 sets of these, and then some other embellishments from here, a little leaf embellishment, and then some of the twine and one of these panels. So what I like to do before I get started stamping is I make little stacks of product like this, and I put them together and how they're going to go. And then the next step would be to, once I've got all my little piles and my little bags all set up, then I take my stamp set and I take off the sentiments and add it to the block and start stamping the pieces, the panels that need to be stamped, I start stamping. And then once everything is stamped, then I put everything together. So I do it sort of in an assembly line fashion, and then I embellish it with like the little rhinestone things, or these happen to be gold sequins. I embellish it at the end and tie everything together. So I just wanted to share this with you today because I think sometimes when you get a new kit and you see all this product, you're like, well, what do I do with this? Because in the past, the paper pumpkin directions have been very minimal. Kind of, I compare them to IKEA, where there's just like a picture and a little arrow and no real substance. But these do seem to have a little bit more substance in terms of the photographs and then how to put everything together. So I'm glad to see that they're improving upon this part of the kit. And then again, they have pictures of the cards that you can make from the card bundle if you want to buy the card bundle. And that's only while supplies last. So if you really want the cards now that you've seen a picture of them, you should go to my website and order those, because I don't think they're going to last long. I'm going to be ordering some myself tonight because I really want that kit, and I haven't ordered it yet. So I'm going to want that to go with this. So anyway, thanks so much for sticking with me today. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer. And I'll see you next week for another Clean and Simple Sunday card. Thanks.